guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe if you're new for more content. We're going to go ahead and get started with the boy, Super Vegito, showcasing here. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this again. We're going to get started. Going to give you those orbs. Lastly, Gohan, you can just kind of have those because that's another super anyway. So this is the Blue Saga category team that I'm running here. It's not the best team. Of course, there are units missing, such as LR units, but it still gets the job done. Okay. Still gets the job done. I do have some changes that I plan on making. If you guys watched my team building video, you know this isn't even the same team in that video, but I wanted to run this one specifically to kind of cater a little bit more to Vegito and some of the things that he's good at. So you see here he has about 40,000 defense. This is the friend. I don't know how many. He's not as good as mine, not even max SA level. I didn't even realize that, so forgive me. So pay attention to mine. Mine is better. He doesn't have dupes, so like no crits or any of that, but mine's a little bit better. And of course we have that Vegito on the back end supporting, and every now and then we'll get Vegito or Gohan supporting on the back. Also we get that nice defensive improvement from the STR Gohan, and STR Gohan shares in fighter and power bestowed by God with this guy, so the other rotation is a little bit better. I actually should have knocked the Gotenks off in favor of the Gohan last time around, but we'll fix that. We'll fix it. Don't worry about it. Now, if you're wondering about this team and kind of what its niche is, it offers 130% attack up to the entire team. On top of that, 170% HP and defense for this squad. So, same as STR Ultimate Gohan's category, just a little bit different in that regard. So here's mine. With this rotation, he has about 48,000 defense. Mine is maxed out, plus 2,000. So there we go. Gonna let him take some of these hits because to really optimize this unit, he needs to get hit 10 times, which kind of sucks because it's once every couple of turns he has a chance of getting hit because he's not here every turn. You know, it's gonna alternate. One Vegito will get hit, and then the next Vegito will get hit, and Vegito, excuse me, will get hit. And then every other turn, they'll just keep cycling. But the problem with that is it resets every battle. So no matter how high I get him here on this stage, it's going to reset when I take on SS4 Vegeta, so on and so forth. Which, for example, in Super Battle Road kind of sucks too there. This guy, if you're wondering, does not tank anywhere near as good as, can you stop? As the AGL one, but what he loses defensively, he adds offensively. So it's not the biggest of differences. He's pretty much just like Vegito Blue in that his mitigation is kind of low, but when you add potential system or like higher leader skill defensive buffs and things of that nature, they start to tank a lot better. So here we have him with, I think all of his attack links active. You know, the Super Saiyan Infighter, all that. Now this rotation does not link super well together, which is one of the main issues with this team. If you run it this way, you can change it up and make it link a little bit better, but I do want to show off the stats here. Him and Gohan, look at Gohan's attack stat, ridiculously high, pre-super, pre-key and everything, but his defense for the friend, this isn't even mine, the friend's is now at 45 with the Gohan on the rotation because Infighter is an attack and defensive link. This is it right here. You know, he triggers it with that Gohan. He also triggers the Fierce Battle, the Power Bestowed by God, and the Super Saiyan. So the only thing he's not triggering on this rotation is the Key Links, which is unfortunate, but still. Gonna give Gohan those. I'll give you that for the Super. Lastly, you can have these on the back end. Probably should heal, but not going to here. I want to really swap my Vegito with the friends again because mine's better. It's going to be a better show because I feel like in some scenarios with Gohan, with the support unit, and with my Vegito, that additional coming through, you really want additionals with the Gohan so he gets that stack in. I'll be able to show that guy off really well in certain scenarios is what I was trying to say. So, all right. And like I said in another previous video, this is like an older event nowadays. It's not the best show anymore. So they need to really add the newer boss rush stage. Did absolutely zero damage, but hey, he's not taking any back, right? All right, and Goku on the back end. Gonna get that super off. Wonder if he'll get a crit. This guy is really good on this team. Really good unit on this team. 745. Okay. But he's taking double-digit damage. He can tank really well with that scenario that I had. Okay, so here we have mine with everything but Infighter active, but he trades that in for being with 2 support units. If I leave them the way that they are, you know, he's in a really good scenario. But, of course, you want to put him there so he can get those hits. So keep that in mind. Again, triggered Power Bestowed by God there. Doesn't have Super Saiyan, but I have to leave him with this guy in order to get that super attack. So we will I shouldn't need to heal. I shouldn't need to heal, so I'm not going to. But yeah, it's really interesting when you look at these units and the way that they kind of work. That's going to hit really hard. 100,000 damage. Okay, this guy's attack stat is really high now. I never really saw AGL Vegito's attack stat get this high. Okay, okay, he's still climbing. Okay, it's still climbing. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's gonna climb anymore. I don't know if he's been hit 10 times, but almost 300,000 on the counter attack stat. And he's hitting for 186 with type disadvantage. So, of course, we won't be able to see how truly devastating that is until we get some of the intelligence phases, which I think Cooler has one. Yeah, Cooler has one. And, of course, Kid Buu has one. Okay. So, gonna make sure that I establish my Gohan with my Vegito from here. Gonna give you that. That's fine. Last but not least, you can have that. So Gohan isn't supering here. Now, again, Gohan is a weird inclusion on this team because he makes the team try to compensate for him because Gohan just simply has really bad key links. And I don't know why they do that, but they make Gohan have really bad key links. Now, honestly, I've played with the idea of dropping him, but I just can't bring myself to do it. The team may run better if I drop him. Not for a villain. Unfortunately, you guys have asked me about villains. You've asked me about units like Buhan. He's not good here. Buhan just simply isn't good anymore. Let me rephrase. He's just not as good anymore, right? He's still a good unit. Awesome unit to have. Just on these teams, as they power creep and these teams get more powerful, Buhan loses relevance. He's not as good in these scenarios, and especially among a team full of heroes, right? Among a team full of heroes, he's not going to cope very well. And you don't need his healing. You don't need his debuffing. You don't need it. That's all luxury stuff that could be cool, but you just simply don't need. So the only villain I would see myself putting on this team is Physical Kid Buu. Not even intelligence, just physical for that 50%. That 50% is massive. But then you run into the problem of saying, hey, well, I have 10 physical units on this team. Not really, but you get my point. So part of the reason why, but you know, it kind of sucks. They need to drop a new Buhan. Really, Vegito? Really? They need to drop a new Boo-Boo. You said Boo-Boo. Buhan at this point because, like I said, he's not what he used to be. He's still awesome on extreme intelligence, but I kind of feel like that's mainly because that team is devoid of options. Like, he barely fits on the team now that it picked up Bojack and Frieza, and that's really weird to say. Considering how well he links with the Intelligence Kid Buu and stuff, he barely fits that team. And I did a team building video, and I was like, you know what? It comes down to him or Janemba in that last slot, and you may want Janemba for the defense. Maybe you alternate, but still, he's barely making the team. They need a new one, and I think they will drop one. I think this is pretty much foreshadowing to that. Anyways, back to my point. Gonna let you just kind of not even super. You're unimportant, to be honest. Gonna give you that, and that's a super there. Is that 11? It is 11. Ooh, girl. There we go. I'm not worried about the Gotenks, though. I really want to get the Gohan, STR, and my Vegito, which I should have next time around. Next time I see this Gohan, that should be the way it is. Gohan's just showing out on this team. 1.9 crit. Okay, well, there's the friend Vegito. I'm going to let him stay there. You could stay there. Take those hits for me. Give you that. I want to give him those orbs, but I feel like it's going to trigger a Dokkan attack, and I don't want a Dokkan attack here. If anything, I will take a Dokkan attack against AGL Vegito, or Vegeta. I always get them, it's just, they sound too similar. Don't at me. They just sound too similar. I say it all the time, but most of the time I catch it. Okay. It would be really nice if this guy could crit, though. I will say that. It would be really nice if he could crit. But maybe mine will do some good damage despite not really taking hits. Despite not really taking too many hits. Actually, not even next time I get that rotation that I just had with Gohan will I get mine. It'll be the following time. It'll be the following turn that I get that STR Gohan. So next turn I won't. The following time, though, I will. All right, we're going to get that in there. Going to buff the ally here. And maybe I get, like I said, a good amount of damage or an additional. Despite the fact that I haven't taken hits. Neither. Okay, that's fine. That's about what I expected, to be completely honest. Well, gonna alternate the rotations here because need that there. Almost got a Dokkan attack that I really don't want, but I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get it. I really don't want it, but I'm gonna get it. There it is. I do it. Okay, well, Gohan will have to appease you guys. Maybe I'll get another one before the video is over. In fact, I think I will. I mean, there's too many stages. We're gonna go through the full boss rush here, so have fun with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just learned how to count. 7. Okay. So like I said, we're going to go through the whole boss rush, so there'll be plenty of opportunities. May even get us like 2 more. I think there's only going to be 1 more, but maybe 2. Since I got one so early already, right? Maybe. Okay, 1.9. Let's go ahead and move on to the final round of the event. So, gonna let that guy go in the front, get all those hits, just absorb them, just take them. Kind of wish that I brought a better ally to showcase this a little bit better. You guys know I try to give you guys the best possible showcase I can. I try to optimize the units, try to show them on specific teams and specific scenarios and all that, and explain it to help you guys understand how good some of these units are. And not only top tier units, I like to show off a lot of units here. Okay. Gonna get a hit in. This guy's probably pretty close to max. It would be really cool if you could, you know, kind of manage that, and it says, hey, he's been hit 8 times, or hey, he's at this attack and defense, and, you know, stuff like that. But they don't. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, well, I think Gotenks is going to finish this. I think Gotenks will. Yep. It's about what I expect, but I have the rotation I want now, which is actually not too bad because I'll have him against this stage where they hit like a bunch of times. So I have him here. I need to turn the story off. I had it on because I was looking at some of the animations and stuff. I need to turn it back off. Okay, so anyways, this is what I was wanting. So I have him with the Gohan and the other Gohan, which is like the best possible rotation that you can get for him. But I don't necessarily want this outlook because I want him to get hit. He's at 65,000 defense here, so he needs to get these hits here. So I'm going to let him get these hits, and we'll really show him off next time around. In fact, I can't let him get those hits because he won't super if I do that, because this Gohan is really annoying super-wise. The one in the front, his key is just so bad key links. All right, we're going to go there. Lastly, you can have that. I kind of wish that they just left the physical Vegito with shocking speed, because they took off shocking speed and replaced it for attack link with Gohan. But the key link is just so much better. It synergizes so much better. But it is what it is. That's kind of where we're at. 790,000 first hit with these links and with the support from this Gohan on the back end. Okay. Going to let that Vegito float from here. I want to get that Vegito on the other rotation with the other, you know, the Gohan and the other Vegito. So I'm going to let the base form Vegito float on the back end now for the duration of this video, probably. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, or not. Not yet. Hopefully this attack does it. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay, there we go. 437. All right, so Gohan again with the bad key. God dang, Gohan. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You're not making a good case for yourself. Oh, man. This man will not stop. But at least he allowed me to get an 11 key with Gotenks, which is awesome. Okay, got hit there. Hopefully I do not get an additional so I can get that hit from Cooler. I do not want a one-shot Cooler here. It's the one time you'll ever hear me say I don't want an additional. Okay. All right. This one will probably hit a little harder. That's how it's supposed to work. Yep. You saw that? It jumped by like 30K. But the good news is I got that hit, so I now have the opportunity to be a little bit stronger. So that's what I really wanted. You're going to go in the last slot because I don't want you here. You can have that. You can have those. And lastly, I will give you that so we can get a little bit closer to that Dokkan meter filling up. Okay. Goku, just one-shot this. We don't have time for this. The boy ain't got time. Just go ahead and one-shot it. Additional? Come on now. Come on, don't play. I like how Goku can tank on this team. There's so much defense from the leader skill and from the supports that he can just tank really well. Wow, Vegito, you hit like a flower. SA4 Vegito hits like a flower without counters. So, if you're wondering, Vegito is now the hardest hitting Transcendent UR unit in the game collectively. I always kind of stipulate that with collectively because he needs to take a few hits to really get going. Freaking Gohan again with the bad key. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you playing with me? Yeah, I gotta literally manage my ki in a scenario, and I'm not used to doing that, so that's partly my fault. I have to literally manage my ki to where I know that Gohan is coming up, so I have to make sure I have ki appropriated for him, which kind of sucks. It really sucks, but what can you do? All right, so let's go ahead and hit him here. 537. I like how he just looks off to the ground or whatever when he's done with his attack. He can go in the front. Gotenks, you can have that. And last, Goku, take those. Get those rainbow orbs on the left side. Get a little bit stronger because we know that's your gimmick. This guy's going to hit here. He's going to get hit probably with the super as well. I'm expecting a super. But from my understanding, the super buffs his passive anyway as well. All right. And the funny thing is that 50% defense that this guy gets from his own leader skill makes a really big difference. He doesn't tank as well on super physical. That 50% difference makes a huge difference. It's really interesting. But I guess it shouldn't be interesting. It should make sense. But considering that he mitigates damage and he isn't just a unit that relies on high defense, you know, so having high defense and mitigating damage with the passive is always going to be like a really good combo. So it changes the way that things are perceived. 12,000 damage isn't too bad from that Goku. Oh, hey, Gohan. I totally didn't consider you coming up next again. That's totally my fault. But he can super there. But I kind of want the Vegito to take the hit. Whatever, Gohan. You've been not supering. Just have it here. Just have it. Just have it, bro. Because Vegito's going to get his stuff reset, and I don't want that to be a super in the front. Okay, it's not. That's what I was really scared of, is that being a super and me, like, low-key dying, which I don't want to die. Not trying to lose yet. So, all right. It's been a while so far, and I've only got this far. We still got 2 more events. It's taking a while. Vegito units are pretty slow because they don't hit very hard outright, especially this one. He really needs to get going. But they're really slow because they rely on counters and stuff, so they're pretty slow units. So it's a good thing I'm not trying to, like, time this or anything because it wouldn't be going well. Also, all things considered, I'm not really trying to like rush through it. I'm taking my time. Okay, triple fusion rotation. There's the super, which is unfortunate. It only did 22,000 though because Gotenks apparently can tank pretty well on this team too from some of these older events now. It's not super old, but it is an older event. It's like, what, this event's like, what, 5 months old now? Something like that. A little older, 6 months. Go on the front. I want you to get those orbs. Could have gave those to Gohan, but you're my priority. Gohan will get a super there, so that's cool. At the very least, Gohan has Saiyan lineage, which is usable with Gotenks. If I'm running physical Gotenks, which I'm not, Super Saiyan physical Gotenks, not 3. And it's usable with that Goku if I make them both float. So at the very least, I am kind of hampering Gohan because he's missing one of his key links, although it's only a 1 key link. But still, it does get kind of annoying. All right, we got a number of attacks in just there, so we'll be a little bit better off in this event. And of course, like I said, the Kid Buu event is where things are going to end. I'm not going to finish it early. All right, thank you, Gohan, for taking out the rest of that rotation. I mean that seriously. I would not have liked having to use another phase on that, another rotation on that phase. Okay, I'll give you those. 1 key short of your best super, but that's fine. Gonna heal one more time. All right, let's go. Take that hit. 18,000 attack back. That's fine. 180. Excuse me. I think it was 180 actually. 235. A couple hits. Gosh darn it, Vegito. Honestly, I kind of prefer to play with the Gogeta at this point. I like Intelligence Gogeta a lot. He's a really fun unit. Doesn't have to have this slow build-up thing either. He just kind of just goes out and one-shots, which is always nice. He's like Gotenks, but, you know, Gotenks is the true finisher of this team. Vegito is just the defensive guy. Gotenks is the true finisher. All right, well, I could totally give him a super, but, like, I don't really care to. I will, actually. It's funny how the orbs were opposite, like same color orbs were opposite this time. Okay. He's not going to super me. I'm aware of that. Gohan, just please don't one-shot the event somehow. Don't, like, additional into a crit and stuff. Like, please. There's a crit, please. Okay, cool, thanks. All right, let's go. His attack stat's almost 1,000,000 too. It's awesome. Almost 1,000,000 attack stat. Okay, got hit there. Gonna get hit one more time. It would be really cool if he could crit, because some of these would be crits, and that would be enough to just beat the event. That's another thing, too. When I talked about how slow it is, kind of, and how it's feeling like he's not one-shotting, because some of those would have been crits, just like that one was, and they would have done like an extra like 200,000 damage or something like that, to where he's doing more damage collectively, and you see why he becomes the hardest hitter in the game, you know, among all those separate hits. So I'm going to try not to get a Dokkan attack here. It shouldn't be too hard not to. You can have that. I don't really care about you right there. I mean, please. Come on. Okay, cool. So I will get a Dokkan attack next phase against the STR one, unfortunately, assuming that Gotenks one-shots this, which I fully expect him to, and if he doesn't, Goku will. So against the STR phase, which is kind of unfortunate, like I said, but it's good because it is the type advantage, or type disadvantage, so I don't have to kind of fight with it as much. I can just kind of move on in one phase. But I really wanted to get it against Intelligence. Okay. So I'm going to put you in the front. You joking? Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Sorry, Gohan, but you got kicked off because this guy actually has Golden Warrior. So sorry, no Infighter. Oh, and he even super attacked. How dare you, bro? How dare you? At least he didn't take very much damage from the super attack, though. Okay, got that counter in. I got hit a couple of times, so we get a little bit of a stack. Again, assuming that the super attacks do get counted into this guy getting stronger offensively, which I do think that they do. Assume that they do, though. That's a big help. Okay. It would be really cool if he could crit here, but, like, no, he can't, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm waiting for them to give crits to another unit like they did for LR Trunks. I don't think that'll be specific to him. If you watch what they did with the dodge mechanic that they gave Janemba, that was specific to him for a while. They've been giving it out slowly but surely. And then also the mechanic that Super 17 had, it was given to 3 other units, including this Vegito, since then. So, like, I don't think that crits will be specific to Trunks. Just don't know when. Gonna take this because, actually, let me just do this. Because I really don't want to deal with this guy spamming these supers and just trying to kill me. He won't kill me, but I don't want to deal with it. And before he does kill me somehow. Could have just gave him the 12 key there, but no biggie. All right, so we have most of his links active here. Again, aside from Infighter, because for whatever reason, Gohan is like one of the only units with this category that has that, aside from like Spirit Bomb and Goku, I think, having it. Okay. He has not really built up his attack, but he's going to get hit a couple more times here. He's not going to counter, though. I do want to see if his attack goes up any higher. I can't see it. It's too fast. Yeah, it did go higher. I got a small glimpse of it. They do get counted in. I was pretty sure, though. All right, let's move on because, like I said, the true finisher of the team is Gotenks, and he tends to put an end to things. And that was the friend. Here's mine. Going to get the super there. I'll give you that. Lastly, Goku is, you know, on the back end, so he's not going to get hit with type advantage damage. All right, let's go. Got that support there, but no fierce battle this time. No fierce battle because he's not linked with Goku. Oh, hey, a super attack. That's nice. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Not really. But, again, that's an extra hit. I love how this guy never uses his arms. He just never uses his arms, aside from, you know, when he's blocking and stuff. But when he goes offensive, he does. He's just blocking with his legs. That's cool. Hit him for 600,000 on counters here. Almost. Rounded up. That's going to be, yep, 600. All right. Type advantage against Kid Buu. He just destroys Kid Buu. There's no contest. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this showcase of Super Vegito. If you guys did like this, subscribe if you're new for more content. And again, I will also be showing him on a super physical team. If I haven't already, I don't know when I'll show this video, but I recorded a bunch of videos today. So you may have already seen him on a super physical team against Super Battle Road, but keep that in mind there too. Anyways, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.